Hey, what's going on, guys? Mango Rocks here for another gameplay commentary. Excuse me. I really just want to jump in the commentary today, but just touch upon the gameplay. Finished 60 some odd kills and around 20 deaths, something like that. You can see all that at the end. Oh, look at that turn on. You see that turn on? That was pretty sexy. But the reason I chose this gameplay is it goes hand in hand with my commentary for today. And what I want to talk about is my playstyle especially, and just playstyles in general and how they evolve when throughout your playtime in Call of Duty and stuff like that. So, just to get right into it, my first real Call of Duty was Black Ops. When I say real Call of Duty, I played like a total of a day of COD 4 when I was like 9, which I really don't feel that counted. But Black Ops, my real first Call of Duty, my playstyle in that game was very different than Modern Warfare 3. Well, most of Modern Warfare 3. My definition of a good game in Black Ops was 20 kills and the low deaths in it, and how I would get that was camp in the corner with what were the kill streaks? Blackbird, chopper gunner dogs, and then with my crappy connection, get two kills with the chopper gunner, and then a couple with the dogs, and then that was pretty much my game. Like, that would be 200 domination points. And I used to think that was good gameplay, and that was my definition of a good gameplay until about MW3 time, because right before MW3, I actually thought I was going to quit Call of Duty because it was no fun, because the way I played the game just wasn't fun for me, getting 20 kills a game when some of my friends were getting 60, 70 kill games, and I couldn't figure out how they were doing this. And like right at the beginning of MW3, I decided to buy it, go to the midnight launch and everything. Decided actually pretty close to the release to actually go to it. And right after Modern Warfare 3 came out, I started getting interested in other gameplay commentators. I started watching some of the higher score people like Jay Nasty, Exquisite, and Somulus, who's a boss, Fearcrads, and stuff like that. And I really just started watching their play styles, and I realized that, just to sum it up, camping in a corner is wrong. Like, do not do this. After watching a lot of like how they play and their ridiculously high score lines, stuff like that, I really just started to try to mimic them as much as possible, and not really steal their play style, but just to take away stuff I can learn from it, like substitute excuse me, sitting in a corner for rushing into the spawn once or twice to get more kills, or moving around more towards the edges of the map so I don't get 3 kill streak and then die right away. And that really helped my playstyle, because even in the beginning of Modern Warfare 3, I still kind of played very passive, and just my mentality was, well, I rush out and get kills, maybe get kills, when I can just sit here in the corner and make them come to me, and then I can get some kills. And excuse me, that worked for a while, but then Call of Duty started to get boring again, but then I started changing my playstyle, started rushing a little more, and I found out the main secret to start getting better at Call of Duty. People will tell you, run specialists, run assault, use these, blah blah blah. My main thing that I found works the best is to start running really low kill streaks, and Modern Warfare 3 I think is personally the best to do this, because they have the support option. And this isn't condoning you to go out and run them EMPs into stealth bombers and stuff like that to fuck over your team and make everyone on the other team pissed off at you. I'm saying, like, start out with UAV ballistic vest is probably the best, because you're helping yourself and you're helping your team as well, because they know where everyone is too, and they get the extra health and everything as well. And the reason I feel that low kill streaks help your playstyle and just better you in the game is because, excuse me, when you're playing, just think about it like this. When you're playing, if you're running low kill streaks like this, you're not as intimidated to run out and get rush and get a lot of get kills like that. But if you were running Pavlo, H6 Pavlo, Osprey Gunner, obviously you're going to be a little more passive, because that's a high kill streak to start out on, because you're starting on that AH6, which is a 8 or 9 kill streak, so you're going to be a little passive to get that. But if you start out with little kill streaks like this, you can start working your way up, getting more comfortable, getting on higher kill streaks and whatnot, and eventually you can switch over. You can switch over to assault, still having that state of mind where you learn to rush, not like rush happy where you run out there and you're like, let's do this, and then flip the spawns for your whole team and then end up getting 2 kills and then dying. But I mean like effectively rush, like learning map knowledge and stuff like that, which is another key thing doing good in Call of Duty. So let's say you learn to use you start adapting to those lower kill streaks, learn to get higher kill streaks. That's still not going to benefit you if you have little to no map knowledge. When I'm talking about map knowledge, I'm talking you don't need to know this person's going to spawn here and this person's going to like butt raid me because the NW3 spawns are amazing, and then if I do turn him on or something, he has Dead Man's Hand and just fucks over my playstyle. But what I'm talking about is it's fairly simple. I'm surprised most people don't understand this. Think about it like the alphabet, okay? You got A, B, and C flags on domination. If you have A and B, where are they going to be spawning, okay? Yes, Timmy, yes. C, good job. No, but you'll be surprised how many people will run to A when they have A and B, and the whole team is spawning C or something like that, which is decently okay for your team because it helps them still control the flags and whatnot, and it helps your team, but it's not the best way to get kills. So, just basic map knowledge like that. Have a few rush routes for every map. When I say rush route, I mean not like a route you're going to run every time, but depending on where they're spawning, just a way to stick to the outsides of the map, which is the greatest thing you can do. Because if you're in that middle of the map where all the action's going on, potentially you can get a lot of kills, but there's also that chance where there's going to be a lot of spawn points there and they can just really fuck you over. So that's another best tip. Stay on the outskirts of the map. And that really just helps a lot. And, excuse me, this gameplay is wrapping up, and I really want to get all this in. And this actually turned into somewhat of a tip video. But, that's just really how I've changed my playstyle into this almost full-out rush, as you can see. This gameplay was really just showing you how... Gosh, I have a tickle in my throat. How starting with lower kill streaks can really just help your rushing game. Because... I think, what did I say, 60-some kills in this game? From 60 kills now, back in Black Ops, which is a year ago, getting 10, 15 kills in a game. That's just a very dramatic change in playstyle, which really just helps you overall. If you can find at least one helpful tip in this game, then please leave a like, a favorite, and subscribe.